Alright gamers, we're back here with SoloGamer playing Eldritch Horror, and this will probably be our last round of Eldritch Horror. I don't think any of us will survive. I don't even think sogth will wake up. And when we started last time, it was going to be Norman's turn, and he's going to move one here to Arkham, and he's going to gain 1 health to rest. He needs to start casting these spells, but none of these spells are going to make a flip. But we will test the Mist of Rella spell, because we'll try to get rid of that and pay a clue token. Okay, so he goes to Arkham. And during the encounter phase, you may test lore. So he's going to test lore first. And choose this. Ain't failed. God damn. Well, I don't want to burn a clue token, so okay, he failed that test. Alright, now he's going to go to Arkham. Hopefully he'll get a new spell here. And it's in the restricted section of Masonic University Library, you study an esoteric tome. Gain 1 incantation spell. You try to decode a note written in the margin. If you fail, the words put strange visions in your mind, gain a hallucinations condition. Alright, so he can gain an incantation spell automatically, but let's do a lore test to see if he don't go in the condition, which he does. So he gains an incantation spell. And this spell he gained here was Instill Bravery. And that's going to be the end of their turn. We'll move the first player token to Norman. It is now the Mythos phase. And this is probably going to be bad. Here we go. So we move the Doom track by 1. So let's go here. It goes that. We have 1, 2 symbols of those. So we move the Doom token twice. We don't have any type of monster surge. And now we have to do all of these. And we start with the Warlock. Roll 1 die on a 1 or 2. The nearest investigator gains a curse. Alright. And then we start with this guy. Each investigator on this space or adjacent space with nobody's adjacent. Alright, so none of these guys have to do anything. Let's see what the zombie horde does here. Roll 1 die on a 1 or 2, advance the Doom track. Okay. Alright, so we don't have to do that. Of course, there's nobody on any gate, so we don't have to do that. Alright, well, she does have the paranoia condition, so let's test this. Test her will. She passed, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, and now we spawn a new gate. And we got 1 here in Arkham. And let's put a monster on there. Okay, we spawned a Wrath, and of course he has a thing right here where it says, when this monster is spawned, the lead investigator gains a cursed condition. Jeez, that's great. So Norman's going to be cursed, but first, we forgot to do these. Place a health token on this card, and each investigator loses 1 health for each health token on this card. Okay, so we put a health token on the card, that's 3. Everybody loses 3 health. Well, Norman's dead. And so is Akachi. So this game is over. All our investigators are dead. This game did not go well. We didn't have a problem with the Doom track. I mean, the Doom track is still at 6. He never woke up. We just got killed off before we did it. And the reason we got killed off is these damn rumor cards. Let's be frank. These rumor cards are terrible. They're a pain in the ass. They stink. You don't get hardly any reward for them, if you even get one, and they kill you. I mean, these rumor cards, man, they're a pain in the butt. So, what do you think? What do you think how this game went? Now, this may not have been the best playthrough, and we will play through this Eldritch Horror game again. But, you know, now that you saw how it played, it does flow a lot easier. Without an upkeep phase, things aren't slowed down as much. The one thing that does slow down the gameplay on this game, though, is all these freaking little symbols. Because if you get a lot of monsters and a lot of cards with these, you got to go one by one and handle all these little symbol cards on everything. That slows up the game. Other than that, no trophies. Combat's simple. And it's a fun game. Y'all sogth didn't even wake up. And we lost. We only got one mystery. We were on the second one. And so, you know, the key in the gate, the final mystery, he has cards for when he wakes up. Like these key in the gate cards and stuff like that, like right here. Okay. So we never got that far. So what do you think? I like this game. Don't get me wrong. But as you can see from the size of these little decks, you can run out of cards real quick or do the same cards over and over again. The little notations, when these symbols come up, they need to make a way to where you don't have so much of these, because like I said, that can really slow the game down. And they need to come out with some new rumor cards or do something with these rumor cards where at least you get a reward if you get it. These rumor cards, I know they were bad in the other game in Arkham Horror, but man, jeez, these things will kill you. But other than that, it's not too bad. Man, Lily Chen was my best one. She died first, so you know, what are you gonna do? So that's Eldritch Horror. This game will be much better when it gets expansions, don't get me wrong. But this is a fun game. It is kind of like Fortune and Glory meets Arkham Horror. I would recommend, if you like Arkham Horror, get this game. If you have to choose one or the other, you know, if you got a lot of money, go for Arkham Horror, because you can get a lot of the expansions. This doesn't have any expansions, but if you just want to start fresh, then get Eldritch. But and you can still buy all the Arkham Horror expansions. There's no problem buying them. You may not get them from Fantasy Flight, but you can get them from Amazon or eBay easily. This game plays a little different according to each ancient one, probably more so than in Arkham. But there's only 4 ancient ones. So, like I said, this game cries out for expansion. So, you know, give me a shout out, you know, like, subscribe, comments, anything on how you feel about Eldritch Horror. And like I said, we will play another Eldritch Horror game. And, hey, just your overall opinions of it. Do you like it better than Arkham? Is it about the same to you or what? But it is a good game. I would buy it if you have the money. You know, but I still gonna miss my baby Arkham. I'm still a little disappointed they haven't continued that. This is no replacement. This is more like a they intend this to be the replacement for Arkham Horror, but this is not a replacement for it. This is just a, I don't know, a side or sister type game to where you can have 2 different games at once. I don't know. Well, that's it, and I'll see you next time when we play, and till then, have fun.